The Rules Beach artwork is really summed up by the stories of one man called Leith and his beloved red dog, who of course is modeled on a famous Australian character. Leith shared many stories about what the area means for him, and most of those stories talked about the tranquility in the vastness of the area. So not necessarily that the area is quiet and peaceful, but actually huge and full of exciting nature. So for example, there's a whale breaching in the middle of the ocean. There's a sailboat represented on the horizon, which also mimics the symbol of the Gladstone Regional Council logo as well. On the horizon, there's a giant sun, which again is a symbol taken from the Rules Beach signage. And its rays are just jetting into the sun to kind of give this sense of a massive landscape that is overwhelming and completely overpowers you and makes you feel like this tiny part of nature. To the top right-hand side, the Baffle Creek runs directly to the coastline here, where you get to see all of the small islands that are in that estuary. Some of the native species that are really important to this area are represented also in the pandanus trees in the bottom left-hand corner, and also some coastal vines, which are also edible and have medicinal properties. The main characters of this artwork have been depicted in the lower right-hand side in a very scribbly portrait, which I feel authentically represents Leith and his beloved dog, who he told a story about catching a flathead fish once at the beach. Many of the lines in this piece speak to the overall composition, which is, again, of this vast landscape. And if you look really closely into the middle, you're going to find a tiny little Leith and red dog who've been walking across the beach, which really speaks to his feeling of what home means for him. You can see the footprints going in and out of the water, and the ripples of the sand dune as they sort of disappear into the distance also speak to the passing of time and how, you know, all of the creatures on this earth are evolving, and we are really just part of that evolution. I really enjoyed this workshop because I got to draw Red Dog right in front of me. And as a dog owner myself, I can really appreciate that connection that he has with the land around him.